Welcome to 360 Sailing. This is a virtual reality video, so you can look around the scene at any time by dragging on the image with your finger if you're using a phone, or with your mouse if you're using a desktop computer or a laptop. Midway through Series 3, the racing at QCYC has gotten intense, as you'll be able to tell from what happens at this start. Sailing away from the committee boat, I was going right towards Panache and Morningstar, two of our chief competitors. I thought they were a little early in making their approach, but it forced me to tack in front of them rather than risk getting caught between them or trying to find a spot behind them. We would still be at the line on time, but probably more towards the middle rather than the committee boat end. As you can see, we got a nice puff of wind right after the tack, but I didn't mind at all since we had space and time to spare. By the time I took the P flag down, which means 1 minute to start, I intentionally de-trimmed the main to lose a bit of speed and let Panache and Morningstar catch up. Resolute was out of position. I steered down a tad from close haul to protect my flank in case Morningstar or Panache could catch up, but once I saw that wasn't going to happen, I went to close haul and trimmed for maximum speed. We were early, but at least we had clear air and no one could mess with us. I hit the line 30 seconds early and started cruising towards the pin that marks the other end. Make sure you're looking behind us to see what happens next. Panache made a big move across the line to try to squeeze Morningstar into the committee boat. Morningstar ducks beneath Panache. Panache then tries to duck beneath the line for the start, and bang. The collision spins Panache around and Morningstar bounces across the line. The horn sounds and I cross the line first for another picture, my 6th this year. Everyone in the two boats were okay, just a little shaken up. Panache decided to continue the race under protest. As we settled in for the race proper, Evelina tried to get above us and roll us, but they just couldn't get enough speed or point high enough, and we slowly pulled away. Meanwhile, Wind Dancer caught a nice puff and pulled ahead. Then they decided to try the city side of the course, which on this leg turned out to be a mistake, as we had a 54-second lead on them around the windward mark. We decided to have some fun at the leeward mark, and made sure to have a right-of-way interfere with the other boats in our division. At this point, we were about 60 seconds ahead of Wind Dancer with 2 laps left to go. At the top of the course, we were then 1 minute and 41 seconds ahead of Wind Dancer and starting to feel confident that the island side of the course was better, especially when they rounded the leeward mark more than 2 minutes behind us. Again, we went to the island side of the course and Wind Dancer went to the city. But if you look over there in the video, you can see all the clouds that were gathering over the city. That plus the persistent leftward shift of the wind should have prompted me to tack earlier than I did. By the time we got to the top of the course, disaster. Wind Dancer had gained an incredible 4.5 minutes in just 1 upwind beat. Wow. In the end, they beat us by a corrected time of 1 minute 8 seconds. Looking back, the biggest mistake was definitely not anticipating that the better wind would develop on the city side of the course as the night went on. But we walked away with a respectable 2nd and free beer. Thanks for watching. Like or subscribe to see more sailing at 360.